Hey, this is Chris, but my friends call me Stones. Thanks for checking out my channel, and thanks for checking out my latest video. Now, my channel is called Rolling with Stones, and the reason why I call it Rolling with Stones because I'm Stones, and I want to bring you on a journey with me. I want you to roll with me, and most of it is sharing you the things that I buy at yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, thrift stores, and sometimes retail arbitrage to resell to make a full-time living. And if you watch my latest video, my last video, I did not have a good weekend at all. I found literally nothing at yard sales and garage sales. And typically on a Monday, I don't have time to do anything else but to work on the things that I bought at yard sales and garage sales over the weekend. But because I came home pretty much empty-handed, I didn't have anything to catch up on today. So I decided I was going to go somewhere and try to make up for the weekend, and I decided to go to the Goodwill outlet and see what I could find for $1.20 a pound. And this is what I found. I came out pretty good. So here's the receipt. I spent, after I rounded up in tax, I spent $17 for everything that you see here. And I came home with some bangers that I didn't even realize until I got home. So first of all, I've got a huge collection of Imaginext, and this is the Knights line, the Dragons line, the Medieval line, whatever you want to call it. A lot of horses, a lot of knights, a lot of accessories, and I have actually quite a few of these still from other times that I found them, and I think I have enough now to make a listing on eBay. Imaginext actually does really well, and it seems like you see them everywhere. Now, I wouldn't bother with the vehicles, I wouldn't bother with the playsets, but the figures can do really well. And some of the figures are very rare and have some good value. But for this amount of stuff that I have, I'm expecting, and the extra stuff that I have already in storage, I'm thinking at least $40 for all this. Horses and knights and things like that. Now I have a problem. I've got an addiction. I pick up all the Happy Meal toys that I can find if they're unopened. I pick them up. I don't know why, but I do. I've got a lone Bakugan figure here. I again have a bunch of these from many other trips to the Goodwill outlet, and eventually I'll put those all together and sell them together as well. I found some Lion King figures here. So there's young Nala, young Simba, there's one of the hyenas and hippo. And again, once I find enough of these, I sold, I think, a set of these. I probably had about 10, maybe 8, and I sold them for like $50. So I'm just going to put up a whole set to get a whole set together and eventually sell them. Paw Patrol does really well as well. I used to find a lot more at the Goodwill outlet. It seemed like I was pulling them out all the time, and nobody else was interested in them. I sometimes pull out as many as 20 in one rotation of the bins, but I don't find them as much anymore. But once I get like 20, 25 of these or more, you know, I can sell them for like $1 a piece, so I can get, you know, $25 out of 25 of them. I have to figure out what this is. It's definitely from some sort of vintage playset or something. I'm thinking Fisher-Price or whatever, but I know it's old because of the design and because it says made in Hong Kong. So I got to figure out what that's for. Picked up this Power Ranger mask. I pick up anything and everything Power Rangers. That's another addiction of mine. I meant to get everything out that I have so far and start an auction last night of all the Power Ranger stuff, just so I can clean, get rid of some of the stuff that I have, and I forgot to do that, so that'll have to wait until this next Sunday. And this is an interesting find. I found the action figure separate from the weapon. These two things go together, but I grabbed the action figure because I originally thought this was Ben 10, but it's not. And then I grabbed the weapon because I thought it was actually one of the weapons for the Imaginext, but it's a little too big for that. But these two actually go together, and this is actually the Reptilius Maximus figure from Toy Story, which is a character I don't remember. But the weapon goes with him. The figure alone sells for about $20. But if you have the weapon, it goes up to an easy $40 or $45. And right now there are no listings for him with his weapon, so I'll be the only one that has the action figure with the weapon. So maybe I can even ask like $50 for it. I found this AudioTechnica drawstring bag. Wow, that was hard to say. And if you don't know what AudioTechnica, it's an audio company that's actually based out of Akron, where I live. So I find a lot of AudioTechnica stuff, and I just thought that was a cool bag. I'll use it for something. And here are the two big finds. And again, this is stuff that people didn't want. It wasn't like I saw it first and grabbed it up before anyone else could get to it. These were sitting in the bins once I got to those bins to look through them that other people had already been through 10 times over. I was grabbing the leftovers when I got to these, to the bins that these were in. And this is Yu-Gi-Oh! This is from 1996. This is actually the first toy from Yu-Gi-Oh! That was ever made. And this is called the card shooter, or the card dispenser. And what you do is you put the cards, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, in this little slot, or this little bin, and it shoots them out, and it rotates. This thing sells for up to $100, about $85 plus shipping. So I was surprised. I knew what that was when I saw it, but obviously everyone else did not. And then I bought this monstrosity. Normally I stay away from Nerf. I've never had any luck with Nerf, but I had never seen this one before. And this is the Nerf Titan series. It is the Elite Titan CS50. And this thing goes for, on me, I was surprised, $175 plus shipping, or $200 with free shipping. This double barrel piece that can be removed alone sells for $50 to $75, but this thing's complete, and I can get at least $150 for this thing, if not $175. I have a bunch of ammo, Nerf ammo, that I bought at our Amazon return store a couple of years ago, and I have not been able to sell it. I haven't been able to get rid of it. So I'm going to sweeten up this deal, and I'm going to probably put 10 packs of ammo with this thing and try to get $200 out of it. So I did way better, I think, just at one trip at the Goodwill outlet for one rotation, and I spent $17 than I did all the past weekend at all the yard sales and garage sales that I went to. And sometimes that's the way it works. Thanks for watching.